Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Just a moment. Allow some people come inside. What's required of you, Divine Feminine? What is required of you, Divine Feminine? Well, we're going to find out. Okay. All signs welcome. Earth, fire, air, wind. I said wind. Earth, air, fire, water. Thank you for your gracious presence. For those of you who come over to the SGL channel, Spiritual Guiding Light, from the podcast, thank you for coming over here and showing me some love. Thank you. Let's see here. Slow down. Let me slow down. Some of you need to slow down. Well, how do you slow down? Because some of you have slowed down. And it's like, well, how slow do you want me to go? You want me to talk slow? Okay. Do you want me to handle my schedule productively, but check off my to-do list? What? So if I have 10 things today, okay, do you want me to do something one every hour? That goes over my 8-hour period. So overtime? Overtime it is. Got it. Okay. Some of you need to get over the feeling of feeling like, well, when I do allow my guard to come down, I feel like I'm pleasing other people. How do you feel? Answer that question. How do you feel? Moving forward. What's required of you, Divine Feminine? This is my speak up deck. It is what it is. Rebels. Taking the risk. Because at the end of the day, you can say you don't want to play the game. I can advise you not to play the game. But you have to understand that it's a game. And you can have your own game that consists of your terms and conditions and rules. And if anybody wants to step in your lane, your world, your heaven on earth, there's some divine feminines. I think they know everything. You can't say nothing. Your Highness, you can't say nothing. Enjoy it. For some of you, just started your tarot channel just like me, and you're not enjoying yourself. You're thinking about throwing in the towel. Just don't think too hard in it. Be guided. Be divinely guided. Rebel. Rebel, 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 rebel. Right? I said how I said it, and I said it how I mean it. What's required of you, Divine? Let's go ahead and take a look. Some divine is like, what's required of you, Billings? So you mean to tell me, get out my feelings to get in my feelings? No. Know how to navigate your feelings. Know how to categorize on whom is deserving. of your feelings, your compassion, right? See, nobody wants to talk about the requirements of being a leader. The unraveling. What's required of you, Divine Feminine? The power of 3. Chakra balance. Divine protection. Hopefully you can see this. Can you see this? Let me make sure it's where you can see. Divine protection. Divine protection. Make sure that you can literally walk away from the reading right now. It's going to be uploaded, and click my playlist, click manifestation, click your 4-minute manifestation. Click meditation, click 4-minute manifestation, and take 4 minutes out to have gratitude. Gratitude for being protected. Release the weight. 4 minutes. So that you can reconnect mind, body, and soul. Somebody's will it needs maintenance. And when you come out of that 4-minute meditation, you will no longer be in the unraveling, being disrupted, and trying to figure out how and why. What's required of you, Divine, at your chakra balance. And the most places that is hard to balance out is the lower. That's where the most negative vibrations come from. That's what we normally feed the most. Because we fear of having to keep our heads up high and looking forward and facing the illusions of distractions. Four minutes of your time of practicing gratitude. This is not, I'm going to gang up on Divine Feminine. No. Obviously, you know that you are Divine Feminine. You're here. But it's being asked for you to tapping into your rebel energy. Yes, Divine, you're sweet. Yes, you're loving. Yes, you are the good fortune. You are the lotus. You are the life. You speak and create. But do you believe it? This may trigger some Divine Feminines. Like, who does she think she is? If you're triggered, you're not divine. Divine is open-minded. Divine is not closed-minded. It's being stubborn an issue. Having to do stuff that you don't want to do. Spirit is saying it's time to get on the wild side here. Things are changing. Things are changing. The channeling. Every time you go into gratitude, you will be channeling. You will start getting, when you get in the habit, 4 minutes throughout your day, you will start navigating to the correct signals. And for your confirmation, you'll know because it's the power of 3: mind, body, and soul. Your system will align with other systems. Trust your instinct. You're divinely protected. And so that you don't become unraveled and stuck in the matrix here. When stuff starts stirring up and your good deeds get evil spoken of, because there's good rebels. Okay, I do rebel readings. I'm a rebel. I am a country proper, rough around the edges, rebel, native, black girl. Okay? And my pronouns is they, them, there. And I am all the signs. Moving forward. Divine, let them know. Force of will. Don't force too hard, you might fall off. Don't force nothing that don't need to be forced. You don't need to. Because you have the revolving. Everything is set in motion. Okay? Your heart is the key. And when you are aligned with what you need to be aligned, your key will open those doors. Whether that is with the people, opportunities, growth. You're definitely elevating when it comes to your spirituality here. Some of you are learning about the chakra system. Some of you are learning about how to operate in spirit, mind, body, and soul. Some of you have challenge. You know how to channel. And you want to get more experience, so you are gathering the necessary information. And there's a fear there. Understand this is your confirmation that you are divinely protected. You have an agenda, an assignment that only you can do. You have to understand those who awry and it feels like you're coming off as corny. They're not aligned with you. Your keys don't match. Okay? There's so many levels of this. So many levels. All right, let's go ahead and divine feminine. See, when people, they be in a rush. Divine don't be in a rush. Okay? Who know divine to be in a rush? You tell me. Feminine energy is always in a rush, impulsive. But when have you ever known masculine energy of the divine masculine to be in a rush? Divine masculine don't care if you act a fool. They may send a text, you good? May call you in the next 72 hours. Oh, I saw you was spazzing out. You good? But they talking to you as a friend. Okay? So we have Rebel here. Your confirmation to speak up. Don't speak up to clown nobody and hurt their feelings. You know I'm going to advise as a good Samaritan. But we all know Samaritans, we keep professional, professional. We keep private, private. We keep personal, personal. You fill in the blank however you want to fill in the blank, but everything is in decency and in order. What's required of you, Divine Feminine? Let's look at your energy. This is my Divine Feminine cards. I just love it. You better have confidence. When you start feeling like you are lacking confidence, your anxiety may be kicking in. So if your anxiety is kicking in right now, just go ahead, go to my playlist, go to SGL's playlist, Spiritual Guiding Light, click meditation, and then select 4-minute manifestation. Watch you come out refreshed in 4 minutes. I know. Only takes 4 minutes. You don't have to worry about other people. Now I'm speaking to the one who's also inspiring tarot reader or spiritual advisor. You fill in the blank of whatever the titles that you choose. Excuse me. Blessed of self-love. Moving forward. Don't worry about the other channels. You have to build your foundation. And what comes to support you will be there and it will not leave. Okay? You have to really understand how many subscribers do you have? Do you follow up with every subscriber that you have? But you've deposited your support. So you got to kind of look at it as not today's not a good day. No, you put in the work. It will pay off. You have to understand that collective energy is fluid. It changes. And sometimes the message is not meant for everyone at once. And when you understand that, Divine Feminine, cross watcher, and the reason why I said cross watcher in such a way is because, Divine Feminine, you have babies. You have birth babies in the spirit. And these karmics and these cross watchers, they may have the evil eye, but baby, you could be the one to align them into a transformation. Can't make nobody transform, but you can introduce them. Place no judgment on no one. For all you know, you don't know who could be watching. Just because it says nobody in here, you never know. It could be a million people watching, debating. Okay, I bid on SGL. She got the sauce. Well, go ahead. Going once? No. I take you. I take you on God. I take you. You believe in me? I owe no man nothing. My grandpa always told me, don't you owe no man nothing. You sure you want to invest in me? You lay them terms and those boundaries and those conditions. Make it clear. Make that small print clear. Because it has to do with your life, your passion, your dream, your determination, your direction. Because you have to understand, your setup that you have now, You have to keep refreshing and you have to keep recharging. You have to reinvest in yourself. Go back and look at other channels and look at the beginning when they started. You have people that started way back in 2013 and it's barely now just getting 1 million views or 11 million views. See, when you're in a rush, right? Because you're thinking about the end result. You're not thinking about the process and not even processing it. Y'all, we ain't in church. We are not in church. And there is no offering bowl going around. But if you do feel like you want to bless spiritual guiding light, there is simply I am accepting gifts of donations, and you can deposit it to CashApp or PayPal. Thank you. Divine Feminine. Muse of Voices. That's beautiful. Dancing in your shadow self. Divine Feminine, who you have two interests. It's not about marrying self. You have enlightened. Divine Feminine, think bigger, think broader. Think bigger. Your elevation is higher than you think. You remember James and the beanstalk, if you guys ever heard of that story. Okay, so James and the beanstalk, this is for those who don't know the story. James and the seed and the beanstalk. See, I'm adding stuff. See, when you know somebody don't know a story, you can just add stuff to it. But just to shorten up, James and the beanstalk, he had a seed, a boy not even knowing that he's poor, just enjoying the quality of life, right? He has his seed, and the seed falls in the soil. I can't remember if it was a storm or not. But anyways, this magic seed. Oh, wait, when they gave him the seed, they knew it was magic. They had to. Anywho, the beanstalk grows. James goes up the beanstalk. There's giants. In the end result, the giant comes falling down. He faces the giant so that the giants can't come down to earth. What is the whole point of the beanstalk? Your seeds are going to take you and beyond the highest of depth. You just have to be in tune, mind, body, and spirit. Remember the I don't know why I was saying Trinity of Three. Some of you might still be holding on to religious, or you are in Trinity belief. But what I'm trying to say is, when you are meditating, when you're in prayer, and you allow God to show you the depths of your gifts, and that there is so much space. Can you imagine infinite space? I mean, you can literally take out the moment and have gratitude and realize that you're out of space. And at any moment, we can fall off Earth. Just if you're able to look at the sky, we have the Hanged Muse. Enjoying. This is an intuitive reading here. Literally enjoying the embrace of divine. Some of you come from Egyptian background, bloodline. Some of you have moved away from toxicity. Some of you have learned how to elevate and didn't even know that you're doing it in your sleep. So if you're waking up and the blanket's on the ground, baby, you elevating it. You are levitating in your sleep. Orange may be significant here. Your divine may be a construction worker. Work on the freeway. We have aces of voices. Okay. Well, the message don't air out by itself. You're definitely being watched by the wise. Be mindful of your actions and what you do now. Because remember I told you, you got to think higher. You got to have a big, you better start manifesting. 4 minutes. If you can only start off with 4 minutes a day, do that. You are not in a race, divine. Feminine. You're in the hanged muse from the muse of voices. Entering a new stage. Some of you are able to hear. You've been blessed with the gift of an outer ear. What else for divine feminine? The sevens of inspiration. Well, go ahead then. Talk about confidence. That's needed. Humility, humbleness. Saying divine, lead the way. Guide me. Some of you are right now, literally, you left the chat to go meditate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and, I know Crosswatcher's been waiting to hear. Well, is you going to say anything about Divine Masculine? First of all, this is about your growth here. Did you not hear that? Did you not forget the beginning of the Matrix? And that you need to work on your chakra, the lower, the temptation. Excuse me, but let's take a look at Divine Masculine. What's going on with Divine Masculine? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You need to just focus on you, baby. Yes. Yes. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Remember I said think bigger. Because who you think your divine is, your divine. Yeah, excuse me. And I'm not being goofy. The divine. See what God wants to bring you. You ain't ready. Because you got mind, you got a small mind to think in. Let's give you some direction. Somebody said, what you mean? I am ready. No, you're not. You better start manifesting. First of all, be in gratitude. Start letting go of all these things because you'd be surprised what's in you. You'd be surprised. You sitting there having a good day thinking that, you know, shoot, juju beads and lollipops and ice cream and everything is vegan and oh my goodness. And next you know it, somebody from your past show up and you like, oh my God, I forgot about that. Well, I ain't did nothing. I don't have no burnt bridges. I ain't did nothing. You sure about that? Are you sure? Are you literally cleared out from every heartache, from every tear, every disappointment? Did I say heartache? Because there's a heartache, there's a heartbreak. I want you to be ready, Divine. I do. And please give me a testimony. Give me a testimony. Email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. The Instagram page is under development at this time. I have... Listen. Linda. Somebody's name is Linda. Keep an open mind. Speak up. Divine, so sweet. It's just so sweet. You are. You don't bother nobody. You just do your own thing and you know, someone is saying this. It's like I be wanting to stick up for you, but I gotta defend for myself too. And it's like bitch, perplexed, Queen of Swords, clear mind. See, I'm telling you that 4-minute manifestation works. Y'all gonna get tired of me talking about this because I do my 4-minute meditations every time I get to the point, even when I'm like, you know what, let me take a moment out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Go on, man. With your bad self. What? Don't lean too heavy on anybody. Don't lean too heavy on anybody. It's time to show your rebel side. It's time to show your rebel side. Now get it. And when you walk in the building, say, my name is Divine. Divine Feminine. And I'm not taking your shit no more. Now keep an open mind. I ain't perfect because I am working on myself real fine. I'm definitely hearing Fantasia for yourself. Because somebody is literally holding on to something that ain't even supposed to be in your journey. Chariot. Focus on you. Goodness. Divine Feminine. You have willpower. Use it. Water sign, Cancer. Goodness. Sometimes around you, when around the crescent moon comes on, or whenever you're having your cycles, you have the urge and you lose your willpower. You have this high sex drive. A confident one, too. And you need to sever all those ties. You need to literally release that to the universe. So go ahead, come on out the chat, and go click meditation in the playlist. Listen to your only 4 minutes. Surrendering mind, body, and soul. That's beautiful. Overall direction. And I'm about to start putting this deep conditioner in my head. 5 of Pentacles. I told you there was some insecurity there, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The person that you're dealing with is making you insecure. And you wasn't like this, Divine Feminine. He was not like this. What happened? I don't know. What is causing divine? Because you ain't only divine. It's more than one episode. See, keep on. You know spiritual gifts can be taken away. Now, God keep giving you chances, divine. Man, focus on your money. Your spiritual gifts is your abundance. Can't you see? And you know, make it so that you know. You know, that's the thing. I don't know what is this episode? Clarify episode, please. Fall. Oh, fall is here. And normally when these two come together, this is somebody wants you to fall so you don't increase your bands. Some of you are in a band, and that is your spiritual gift. You're a musician. Clarifying episode. What happened, divine? Email me spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. What happened? Two of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're making the effort. You're making the effort. It's just an episode. It's just this season you are willing. See, that's the thing. You need to get into your rebel energy, divine feminine. Because you have a lot of people that are in your best interest that will speak up for you, but they can't always speak up for you. You're so precious. All right, let me give you an affirmation. I think I'm going to make some more affirmations because it just feels so weird, but you don't be needing so much. You don't be needing too many, right? We have respect. I respect myself. Say it, divine feminine. I respect myself. Let's say it together. I respect myself. So when you go and you click the link for the 4-minute meditation of your manifestation, you're going to call in that respect. I respect myself. Tears may fall, but that's okay. You have to get it out. You got to get it out. All right? Make sure you subscribe. All love. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I, divine feminine. Everything gonna be all right. Okay? I don't know where the cursor is. Oh, there it is. Quit listening to everybody, divine feminine, and stick up for yourself. Better yet, start every time somebody's trying to tell you what to do to lead you in the wrong direction. It's just a distraction from you utilizing your spiritual gifts that you need to. Because you're supposed to have more security than what you have. But you are divinely protected. But don't take that for advantage. Okay? Don't take that for advantage. But for the most part, don't forget, you are loved. And you are loved. But now it's time for you to step in your full power. Okay? Okay.